In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate confidence intervals in Excel. By the end, you'll know how to enable the right tools, generate key statistics, and compute the upper and lower bounds of a confidence interval for a mean. First, open Excel. We need to make sure the analysis toolpack is enabled because that's what gives us the data analysis features. It's quick to turn on. Go to File, then Options. In the window that opens, click Add-ins. At the bottom, you'll see a section labeled Manage. Make sure Excel Add-ins is selected, then click Go. In the Add-ins window, check Analysis Toolpack and click OK. If it was already checked, you're all set. If not, it will now load the analysis tools we need. Head back to your worksheet and select the entire dataset you want to analyze. This could be a single column of numbers or a range. Now go to the Data tab. On the far right, under the Analysis group, click Data Analysis. From the list of tools, choose Descriptive Statistics and click OK. In the Descriptive Statistics dialog, set the input range to the full set of data you just selected. If your data includes a header in the first row, like a column title, check the box that says Labels in First Row so Excel handles it correctly. Next, check Summary Statistics so you get the mean and other helpful metrics. Then check Confidence Level for mean. Leave the default value at 95%, which is standard for many analyses. Finally, click OK. Excel will generate an output table with your summary statistics. You'll see the mean, and you'll also see a line called Confidence Level for mean. This value is the margin of error around the mean at the 95% confidence level. In other words, it tells you how far above and below the mean your interval extends. To manually calculate the bounds of the confidence interval, use the mean and that confidence level value. For the upper confidence interval, add the mean and the confidence level value. For the lower confidence interval, subtract the confidence level value from the mean. It's best to reference the cells directly so the calculations update if your data changes. When you're done, you should have three key values: the upper confidence interval, the mean, and the lower confidence interval. Together, they show the range where the true population mean is likely to fall, given your sample and a 95% confidence level. If you need a different level, you can rerun the descriptive statistics and change the confidence setting.